Hey everybody. Everybody always wants to get to know me. Wants to know what type of guy I like, or just random questions. So me and my sister thought this late at night that we would. She'd kind of interview me, ask me any questions she wanted to ask me, and I'll answer it on camera. So, Carrie, go for it.
Okay. What do you do for fun?
Let's see, what do I do for fun? Okay, I enjoy art, which means all type of art, including drawing, painting, singing, dancing, as some people know from my YouTube. I also enjoy hanging out with friends. I'm very sporadic, so I love adventures. Anything could be an adventure to me. And it could be just a walk to the store. That could be an adventure because when you're with me, every day is an adventure. So, next question.
What kind of guy do you want to attract?
What kind of guy do I want to attract? Someone who's life-loving in terms of they don't take too much, or they don't take anything or too much for granted. In other words, life's short, pretty much, live it, love it. Bad boys, not really. Boys, no, I hate boys. Men, on the other hand, they're okay in my book, but I hate boys. Someone who's independent, someone who's caring, someone who can, who I can talk to, about anything. Not also a lover, but a friend too. Because without that, then there's no solid relationship there. Next question.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color would happen to be hot pink. It is always on me somewhere, whether it be on my shoes or, my underwear or my socks. It's always on me somewhere. I love pink. I love hot pink. Yes, I'm a girly girl deep down inside. I don't technically enjoy it all the time, but yes, pink would be my favorite color.
Alright. Describe yourself in one word.
Describe myself in one word. Good question. Adventurous. I'm always ready to just go and do something, whether it be, anything. You make anything into it. Advantage to be an adventure. So, next question.
What are some things you don't want in a boyfriend?
What are some things I don't want in a boyfriend? They can't be abusive. Have to respect me and other women. Respect is a big thing. I mean, anybody can tell. Yes, I'm a very flirty person. Yes, I'm a very outgoing person. But like I said before, don't take it for granted. The more you disrespect me, the more you won't get to know me. So, respect is a key thing. If you don't have it, don't bother talking to me. Because there's really no point. I mean, seriously, if you don't talk to your mama that way, don't talk to me that way. I'm not saying I'm your mama. I'm just saying, respect. Next.
Does hair color matter?
Does hair color matter? Actually, no. Hair color, eye color, things like that don't matter. I do have a little bit of problem with really, really heavy guys, because I'm only 4'6". I'm kind of tiny. Yeah, I'm a little chubby. I've had kids, but the thing is size on a man, it can be okay. But if you're too big and I can't wrap myself around you, then it's really not going to work. That's the only main point. I usually go more for personality, how a man really treats me, rather than how they look. Next.
What kind of guy do you think you attract?
What kind of guy do I think I attract? The wrong kind, actually. I attract the wrong kind of men. I've kind of had that little problem my whole life. I've always attracted the wrong type. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I do. One thing about me is, if you just want to date me, yeah, be my boyfriend, it's not going to last. You got to give me a little bit of the chase. Because if I don't chase, I'm probably not going to be interested, because to me the chase is more interesting, you know, because it makes the getting of the lover, you know, more worthwhile. Or, you know, I like the chase. I like to be chased, but I like to chase too. I know that kind of sounds a little odd, but it's true. Do I get chased? I get chased often, daily. I can look at any website that I'm on, and my websites are usually blown up. But they're not from they're from the type of people I attract, which are no offense to anybody, not pointing anybody out, to the pretty much the horny guys that live in their mama's basement. That's the kind of guys I attract. Those are the type of guys I don't want to attract. So, next question.
What kind of guy don't you want to attract?
Well, like I said, I don't want to attract, you know, I mean, horniness, it's defined in everybody's own dictionary in a different way. Like, for example, yes, I'm a very sexual person, but I flaunt it, but that doesn't mean I sleep around with every guy who comes along. But there are, you know, I do have standards. You know, I do have, you know, my dream guy, and it's, you know, it's hard for me to actually fall in love with somebody. I've only been in love probably about, I'm thinking maybe 2 to 3 times in my entire life. Not really good. Yeah, I've had maybe like 13 boyfriends in my life. I've had 2 husbands. I am currently going through a divorce. But you know, I don't really want to attract, you know, the desperate guys, because, you know, that's not me. I'm not desperate. But yeah, next question.
What do you think the guy's kiss would be like?
Okay, well, my dream guy's kiss would kind of be like in a deep, kind of passionate way, like you know, makes you, you know, like you're floating on air when you kiss him. You know, when you know, like the only thing that really holds you to the earth is, it's not gravity anymore. It's him, and the way he kisses me is just, it's like a passionate kind of thing, you know, like a wanting from within. Next.
What are your turn-ons and turn-offs?
My turn-ons and turn-offs. Okay. We'll go with my turn-ons. My turn-ons are, physically, there's not too many. I do have a thing for tattoos. I do have a thing for piercings. I do have a thing for really, really tall guys. I don't know why. I mean, I do have 2 boys, and their father was 6'7", and me being 4'6", I mean, it worked. We had 2 kids. But yeah, physically, you know, a turn on is those things. About a person, kindness, caring, those are a turn on. You know, a turn on for me is asking, you know, hey, how's your day going? You know, that's a turn on. You know, because if you're not interested in me, then the relationship's not interesting. So, okay, my turn off. Physically, my turn offs are, you know, extremely overweight guys. You know, not like there's nothing against them. It's just that they, you know, I can't really work around them, you know, sexually. I am a very sexual person, but it's difficult when the guy's, you know, big. Other turn-offs are rudeness. I mean, yeah, you can come on to me, tell me I'm pretty, tell me I'm beautiful, that's fine. You know, girls like to hear that, and I'm a girl, and I like to hear that. But, you know, telling me, you know, to suck your cock, that's a turn-off. You know, asking when you can pound me is a turn-off. Smash or pass, turn-off. You're not going to get my attention for that. Okay, next question.
What are some things you want guys to know offhand?
Well, offhand, as you can see, I'm a smoker. I do smoke cigarettes, regular 100s. So that's kind of a thing. I am 4'6", so I am a tiny girl. I do have a lot of scars. My ex was very mean to me, we'll say. He actually hit me in the face with a baseball bat. The one thing I always tell our guys, you know, I kind of got a little bit of a problem there. I will be getting it fixed. I'm very self-conscious about it. You know, that's one thing offhand. Other thing is I do have narcolepsy, which means I fall asleep at random times. So yes, I can be walking and fall asleep. You know, there is medication. You know, I do have a seizure disorder. It's called cataplexy. Pretty much means when my emotions change really quick. For an example, if somebody tells me a really funny joke, I can, if I start laughing too hard, I can fall down on the floor and go into a convulsing seizure. I do take medication for it. It is quite controlled. You know, I'm very outgoing. I'm very outspoken. I'll pretty much tell you like it is. And pretty much if you don't accept that, then you don't accept me. You know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and I got my own. So, I'm very family-oriented. I do love my mother. I do love my sister. You know, I do have two boys. Their father did steal them. You know, they're being looked for right now. So, you know, I am a little self-cautious about, you know, my baby fat, they call it. You know, being so tiny. I got really big, and then, you know, the skin stretched, and it's all there, but, yeah, I'm a little self-conscious about that. You know, I do go through dramatic things with my hair. It's always changing. As you can see, my natural now, I'm blonde, naturally. I do have cancer. I do have leukemia. I am in remission. So no need to worry about that. Other than that, that's pretty much about it. You think of anything else, Carrie?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And if you like what you see, contact me. If you don't, then you'll skin off my back. Have a nice day.